And we're back for round 4 with Zach Harris on, I think he's playing like Soul Time. He's playing Dredge.
Yeah, that's what that overlay said.
Oh.
And then
Well,
Alan Guttag on John does.
Alan probably loses. Also, do I really sound like Marshall Sutcliffe?
Yeah, that's a really specific.
I need to know how and why.
I mean, that's not a bad place to be. People seem to like Marshall Sutcliffe as a commentator.
Wait, which one? Oh,
That's limited resources.
Yeah. I always get Marshall Sutcliffe confused with
BDM?
And no, yeah,
Brandon,
medium,
yeah.
and also my name's Rich Hagen, and
Okay,
this
he's
is
British.
a
There's
match
no
of
way for you to get them
magic.
confused.
He just sounds like a character straight out of like an overdone Harry Potter.
Yeah, he sounds like he's from
accent.
a cartoon.
It's just like, this can't be real.
I also think he's like a significant.
Alan with turn
commentator.
1 Thoughtseize with something that's going to come back.
Thoughtseize can't take this lane. You probably take Faithless Looting, right? Unless there are two of them.
Well, probably Cathartic Reunion.
Well, he
'cause
doesn't
that's
have
the most
second.
busted card in
He
the
doesn't
deck.
have second lane, and he has 2 reunions.
And he has 2 Cathartic Reunions.
So I'm
Sick.
pretty sure you take looting.
You kind of have to.
Yeah, I don't know how you confuse Marshall and Rich. That's pretty
Yeah,
insane.
I don't know. I'm pretty insane, so. I
Just
do
both of your
kinda have an
accents.
accent. Where's
What?
Marshall Sutcliffe from? Like originally, does anyone know?
Canada maybe?
Is he from the Midwest?
No, I think he's like Washington or Canada or something.
No, I don't know. Apparently,
And then BDM's like New York area.
I guess. Apparently, I'm from northern Ohio originally, and apparently
Like Cleveland or Columbus or just straight
Cuyahoga
straight north?
Falls, if you know
So
it.
like near the Michigan border.
Closer to Akron.
Okay.
So like northeastern
Yeah.
Ohio. But apparently like people from the northern Midwest kind of share the same like weird accents and
Yeah, there's definitely like Midwest accents. You don't notice them because you're around them all the time, but they exist.
right.
So there's like some real chance that Ellen wins this game because Zach just does nothing.
If
If Zach just never draws second land,
Are
and
we
also
on
never
the-
does Faithless Looting.
yeah, that's probably true. Like when we all say "ope," Midwesterners really do that. "Ope" is such a thing. It's just like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, it is. Is that really not a thing in other places? Is that just
No,
Midwest?
it's really just the Midwest.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even notice it.
It's much less another person. I don't know. Like, how did somebody come up with like "ope" as an onomatopoeia? It's like,
I don't know.
Sorry, oop.
It's just like kind of like whoops.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Also, if Zach loses this game,
There's one.
I
Is
don't
this just
know.
2-3?
He needs 1 land, and he literally wins.
Conflagrate's not an instant, is it? Yeah.
It is not. That'd be way too good.
That wouldn't be that much better, right?
Cannabis has never heard "ope" before.
Well,
One
I mean,
land.
every time I see it written out, it looks
I
weird.
think
because
Zach's gonna die.
is he gonna discard a hand size? No, he's on 7. Yeah, this is now kind of hard to recover
I
from,
do like
even
Zach's
if he.
shirt though. I like the pattern. Well, the thing is, if he gets a land this turn, he's okay. I think. Like all
Look
he
at
has to do is just resolve a Cathartic Reunion.
Casting K command is actually like terrible here, right? Because you have to pick 2 modes and you can't destroy an artifact, so you have to make either yourself or him discard because you can't even regrow a creature.
Right.
It literally worse than shock.
GG indeed. Like I don't know. Cathartic Reunion's so freaking busted in this
He could
deck.
shock and make himself discard a card to make the Tarmogoyf's 4/5s. That seems terrible.
I don't know. You're just trying to kill Zach as fast as possible right now. Like, your removal is irrelevant.
You can't buy back anything. It needs to have a target, so you can't cast like the others. All 4 of them its target. So
Oh.
Artifact
you
and
can make
buyback don't
yourself
have
discard
targets.
a card. It's
yeah,
fine.
but then you're discarding your Lily or not Lily, Bloodbraid Elf. Is he? What?
Yeah.
What did he do?
Wait. 2 damage, discard.
What was the second mode? You need to pick 2 modes, and you need to target. Unless the
going
second
on
mode
here?
doesn't target. It's. I guess it's
Return a
pop.
target player returns a creature, I think.
No,
Or is it
I
return
think it's
target?
return target creature from your graveyard to your hand.
Let's find out.
That might have not been legal. Depending on what he
Let's find
announced.
out.
No, he made his opponent discard, and he discarded.
Cathartic Reunion?
I think that was a risky play because there's a very real chance he drew Stinkweed Imp. or something.
Dude, Zach's.
Yeah, okay. So he just didn't
wow.
do anything that game. I don't like casting the Colgan to make him discard.
I
Seems
don't
questionable.
like keeping one-landers. Even with cantrips. It's just a bad idea. Although, like, I get it. Like, you're punished significantly less than freaking Dredge.
I mean, that hand is like pretty powerful if it did anything, right?
True, true. But I don't know.
Did he even have a Dredger in hand, actually?
I don't know.
I don't remember
actually.
seeing one.
I don't know. I thought he did.
Yeah, making himself discard makes some sense because then you're dealing 10 damage that turn, and then you have lethal next turn with Goifs.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, what happened to the camera? Can we fix that?
Actually, it'd be really hard for him to avoid lethal next turn. Like, even if he...
Justin, can we fix Zach's camera?
Yeah, you'd need to hit, like,
I think
multiple
they are
Necromoebas.
besieges, indeed.
In Alan's side? In Alan's board or in
No,
Zach's
in
board?
Zach's. Some people do that for Conflagrate or something. I don't freaking know.
You can't Besage a flashback Conflagrate. There's no generic
you?
mana to pay.
What?
It's
Oh, yeah.
red,
Never mind.
discard.
I don't know.
There's no way
we
to make
might
it
both be
uncounterable.
crazy. I'm very sick. So,
Like, you can cast Conflagrate from your hand with Besage, which is...
dude, I bet Zach's mad.
Well, I mean, that's not a game that you're happy about losing.
New tech, we really don't know shit. We just talk shit. God. I need to go to the doctor too, but I haven't been able to breathe out of my nose for 3 days. It's very frustrating.
You probably just have a cold. Does go away after like a week, and it's fine. It just doesn't feel
it's
great.
so miserable.
QPG. Did
I
I?
hate being sick.
Which of you has the highest fever? I don't have a fever.
I thought we could be PG-13.
I didn't notice us saying anything wrong. It's very possible.
I said
swore
the
by-
S word
Oh,
twice.
right.
It was him. I still can't believe I sound like Marshall Sutcliffe.
That is kind of funny.
I have to like record myself and then listen to him.
It's pretty hard to determine what your voice actually sounds like.
Right.
Right, because you hear it through the acoustics of your skull, which is like changes it a bit.
Very inaccurate.
Mhm. I don't know if it makes it higher. or
Do
lower
I
pitch, but it sounds
really
different.
sound like that?
I think I actually just can't even recognize my own voice.
This
in
is a
recordings. It's kinda funny.
family-friendly-ish stream.
I think it's probably supposed to be, and we just weren't paying attention.
No. I work in a kitchen.
No, I know I'm recording. I
Can't
just
filter my language. It's hard.
I know I'm already recording. I just don't think I recognize my voice when I hear it in recordings. I don't recognize it as my voice.
That's actually what I meant. I need to watch the replay. And just listen to... Is that narcissistic? Listening to myself talk?
Well, if your goal is to figure out... Oh, sorry. If your goal is to figure out how to be better at commentary, then no, it makes sense to just
I
study.
don't know.
Dishonored.
Dishonored
Sad.
family. I definitely can't say that on stream. I can't. I'm losing my filter.
Yeah, you need to.
Oh, no. I need to tone it back. We need to start at G.
Justin, you need to calm down.
Oh my gosh. Gosh. So if Zach does...
Zach mulliganing feels bad. The Dredge probably mulligans extremely well.
Yeah, you just...
Alan also mulliganing.
If you have cathartic reunion, you just...
Yeah, Cathartic Green and just wins the game.
It's just beat this.
Well, now it's post-board, so Alan probably has like a Nile Spellbomb or two, and... What other Graveyard Hate does Jund even sideboard in? It's usually just Nile
Relic,
Spellbomb, right?
Nile Spellbomb.
Relic's just worse than
Scoops.
Spellbomb if you can reach black mana. Oh, they also have Ooze, I forgot. Ooze is really good.
That's about it. I don't think there's like any tech. Maybe Leyline of the Void.
Yeah.
They really,
I don't think they
want
ever
to
have
go
Leyline.
deep, but I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like Leyline of the Void's extremely rare.
Didn't it spike out of
Surgical.
nowhere,
Yeah, they play Surgical.
though? Oh yeah, we're
They'll do
bad at
something for
Magic.
time. Well, I mean, I don't play Jund. So I have that excuse. I don't know the
I
sideboard.
just can't play. No, like I always get mad at myself when like a card that should be on my radar for a sideboard,
Just
or
isn't.
like yeah,
Yeah.
when I get caught off, or like I misread the context of a matchup and how I sideboard is just wrong.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
like,
occasionally...
oh, I have to fix this now.
Yeah, determining how much removal I'm supposed to side out in various matchups is kind of difficult,
Right.
and I think I usually make the decision wrong. Like, I think...
Reunion. I see red spells, steam vents, and a stinkweed imp.
Is this Steam just a hard cast Narcomoeba?
Probably. It's a shiny steam vent. It's
Kind
an
of hard. It is
expensive
a
one.
very good Steam Ends. Oh, is he mulliganing again? Okay.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
That's not great.
Not actually, but
Is this round... This is round 4, right?
indeed.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, sometimes you
hard
draw an
cast
Narcomoeba and you're
amalgam.
just like, wow, what do I do?
What are we really doing if we cast prized amalgam or Narcomoeba?
You can cast Prize Amalgam, forgot about that.
Like, is
I
that
don't know.
really what we want to be doing?
Sometimes you just beat your opponent down with 1-2s and 3-3s if they put a
Sure,
Rest in Peace
sure,
into
man.
play. That's, we talked about this earlier. That happens. Sometimes you just die to Stinkweed Imp. You put Rest in Peace in play and you're already at like 11, and then you just kill
yeah,
you
that
with
does happen.
1-2s and 2-1s.
Oh my god.
Yeah, 3 mana 3/3 is like efficient-ish.
I hope.
Come on.
eh.
Mediocre beats is a thing that happens.
Mediocre beats is a thing that happens.
Like people keep hands
Is
on the
that
back
on
of Rest in Peace being
5?
insane, and then they just die to random creatures that aren't
does not
efficient.
feel good.
Is that even a keep on 5?
I mean, you can't win and go to 4, or go to 4 and win.
I mean,
Tap your mana, Zach.
yeah, this is an egregious offense to the game. of
Oh,
Magic
someone
character.
bring me a lozenge.
So this is discard what Stinkweed Imp and Bloodcast. Really? I don't know about that one.
What happened?
He didn't discard Stinkweed Imp. He discarded those instead.
Excuse me?
I think he should have discarded Stinkweed Imp, Bloodcast, and then next turn he can like Dredge Stinkweed Imp, cast second Faithless Looting
Oh my gosh.
to discard those anyway.
Judge.
This seems very questionable. 3 mana 2/2s?
Yeah, but your 3 mana
Is
2/2s
this
are good
Mages of
enough
the
with your
Moon?
deck that they just win the game.
What is the 3 mana
Paul.
2/2?
Elvish Archdruid.
Oh, right, he plays
Archdruid.
I
You
keep
know,
forgetting.
tap this stupid 3 mana 2/2.
Yeah, you make like 13 mana and all of your guys are just 3/3.
giant.
I don't particularly care for the way he sequenced this, but I guess it ended up being kind of immaterial because of the Inquisition, so it didn't really matter.
Dredge Stinkweed.
1, 2, 3, 2. Did he not? No, the Bloodcast is in play. I'm just dumb.
Creeping? Is that? What is that? What's happening?
Assassin Trophy. I don't see a Creeping Chill, but there might have been one. That's a Golgari.
Yeah, that's
Thug.
Golgari Thug, but why do we get 3 Dredges?
Cathartic Reunion.
Oh, I thought he was Faithless Looting.
No, no.
Cathartic Reunion's busted. Also, that was a really bad Dredge.
He hit another Amalgam. If he like draws a land, then he gets back a Bloodcast and then
Also,
another Amalgam. It's, like, not the
doesn't
worst.
that all happen at the same time? So wouldn't the amount? Oh, okay. It's just
The Amalgam's a delayed
okay.
trigger. It came back later.
Gotcha.
Dredge does not go on the stack. It's not a trigger. Oh. When you put the cards in the graveyard, yeah, you can put them in any order you want.
Oh, okay.
Also, but graveyard order doesn't matter in modern. There are literally 0 cards that refer to it.
Trash hand for Jun gonna be hard.
I think.
Dude, I need a tissue. Justin, bring me a tissue, please. Oh God. I hope Anger is just off the top.
Oh, he doesn't have second red, does he?
It's so funny.
Yeah, Anger of the Gods is really good.
Justin, will you legitimately bring me a tissue or a paper towel?
Is he your mate now? Tarmogoyf's just good against Dredge, but
Is
not
it,
good
though?
enough. Yeah, it's just big. Just blocks all their guys forever. But the
I
thing
feel
is,
like
he has
they're
too
not
many.
blocking enough.
Yeah, I mean, in this spot, is nowhere near good enough. But
It's just block, prized amalgam, take 3, 5, 7, 9. God bless you. Thank you. Oh no, it's rolling away. I have to get up. Oh, sick people ASMR.
take off your headset.
No, I'll just blow my nose into the headset. Oh, I feel gross. I don't have a trash can. It's all the way over there.
I think you're audible.
Momentary lapse in dead air to throw away a tissue.
Okay, so there isn't much to talk about. This game's obviously just over. Right, like there's just no way for John to come back, I think.
Can he?
No, I don't think so. I think he just loses to the board.
Are there any
Oh, there's no...
talk about
I'm-
poor taste in Narcomoebas?
Yeah, old Narcomoeba looks way better.
Wait, that's a Narcomoeba?
Yeah, that's the
That's
new
an
Narcomoeba.
ugly. That's a butt ugly Narcomoeba.
I think he possibly should have dredged the life in the limb there, although I guess it won't matter because he can take it off his draw step later.
That
but,
one really.
like,
I
you
would
wanna
bolt
build up a
myself
hand
at
for-
this point. Bolt yourself, Alan. Go out.
Yeah,
Go out like a real nerd.
it didn't matter.
Well, that's basically how this matchup should go.
what, Jen mulligans to 5 and cast 1 spell?
No,
2
Jun
spells.
just has cards that are good against every other deck in the format,
And
and that
does-
can't be
yeah.
Dredge.
Dredge interacts weirdly. It
Dredge
just
is a
it grinds out removal forever.
stupid deck. Like, it just hoses everything that isn't prepared for it.
Well, okay. It doesn't interact with its opponent. It makes it so that trying to interact with it is just futile unless you're destroying the graveyard. Right, like killing their creature is just not going to happen.
That's a really sick Stormtrooper shirt.
That is pretty good.
But, like, I don't know. How do you beat Dredge aside from targeted sideboard graveyard hate?
If they're not doing particularly well, you can, like... Yeah, well, okay,
How
you
about
can
they're
kill them.
statistically going to do well? Like, on average, they're going to have, like, Archamoeba.
I mean, if you like
Ice
turn 2 Tarmogoyf, and by turn 2 all they've done is, like...
And they have Creeping
Bloodgust
Chill
3/3.
now. Do you know what Creeping Chill does?
Yeah, at Helix is for free.
Yeah, yeah. It's just,
don't
yeah,
know.
I'm going to cast this Helix for free.
I don't know, Double Glyph can do some work against some boards.
It can.
But, yeah, it's generally not good enough. You need to, like, have hate.
This hand looks bad.
Mulliganing in
Zach's
hand?
hand.
Okay, he's keeping.
Does he have... What's he have?
He's going to miss all his triggers. For the, yeah. I don't think he...
Stop.
He has like
That's
2
a really
triggered
bad
abilities
joke.
in the entire deck. Well, I guess the Nile Spellbomb second thing might be a triggered ability.
That'd be a really funny name for like a prison deck, just Stormtrooper Control. Because, you know, you can't resolve any of your triggers.
Yeah, okay. So
What's
that
he
his entire deck has like 3 triggered abilities.
So, are those Shriekhorns?
The top card looks like a Shriekhorn, the 3rd or 4th card.
Shriekhorn, and the other one's a Shriekhorn.
Yeah, I believe that was 2
This
Shriekhorns.
looks like a really bad hand from Zach.
Yeah, Alan's anger could end up just winning the game.
Oh, does he have an anger?
Mhm.
Dude, well-timed angers are so good.
Anger's an insane card.
Get wrecked, Zach. I love it when Dredge players lose.
Oh, yeah.
It's such a stupid deck. So not fun to watch or play against or pilot.
I don't know, I like watching Dredge like run over humans.
Do you, though?
I hate humans. Humans is possibly my least favorite deck in the format. Like humans and Tron.
Why humans?
I don't know, it's just like lame. It just puts guys into play and kills you with them.
Yeah, but like
Doesn't do anything
humans is
interesting.
decently difficult to play correctly.
You just have to sequence your guys such that you get as many counters as you can, and then not play into Wrath.
Yeah, but sometimes you just have god-awful hands where you have to like somehow meddling mage your opponent out of the game.
Yeah, I
Like
imagine that's
tempo
kind of
them.
hard. But like,
Kite Sail Freebooter.
Kite Sail Freebooter is just like, why is that a human?
It's a pirate. Most pirates are human.
Yeah, but
Aha.
weak alone, strong together.
Because life sucks.
Weak alone and unbelievably boring together. I really don't like that deck.
I don't know. I think Dredge and Boggles are the epitome of like boring magic.
Yeah, Boggles is just disgusting in it, and I don't like it. But no one plays
Does
it, so it
Alan
doesn't
just
matter.
win this game?
It's very possible. What do you even do with Liliana? You probably don't blind down tick.
Yeah, you just plus. Make him deal with it.
I guess this just kills Bloodghast.
It does just kill blood. It does just kill blood.
And Narcomoebas? That's one Narcomoeba.
What do we got?
That's also going to
Surprise
get back an
Amalgam.
Amalgam. Trigger on the stack,
Dude,
know
this is gonna
yourself.
be such a good anger.
Okay. Does he have second red?
Oh yeah, I didn't really think about that.
I didn't see second red source, but he might have it.
Oh, he doesn't. I don't think he has like Bolt, Kitchen Finks, and something. He can't even cast Kitchen Finks.
Yeah, that Blood Crypt fetches. I guess he didn't have the swamp in hand, so it's probably correct.
What do we have? Alan, fan out your hand more. Dang it.
That basic force is actually really awkward.
It's very awkward.
Actually, the double basic is just extremely awkward.
I mean, at least he's not getting blood. Ugh.
Well, that one was never.
Gosh.
That was never gonna happen anyway.
B. Bloodbraid Elf would be alright. Does he have?
Is there no imp there?
Yeah, no.
okay, there
no
wasn't.
land in hand. It's Bloodbraid, Inquisition, Kitchen Finks, and a Bolt. Alan needs a fetch off the top. Oh, Thoughtseize, excuse me. Oh gosh, this is bad. Fetch, fetch, fetch. Or shot. Oh, that's not one.
I don't know.
Oh,
If it,
good game, Alan.
yeah, so he's gonna get back a second amalgam.
I mean, he can bolt the other amalgam, but.
and then Liliana stays alive at one.
This is so awkward.
This is pretty rough. Like, do you even Inquisition here? I guess you probably do.
I
There's
feel
no
like
reason
you
not
just
to.
be mana efficient, but you do have to take something.
You're not doing anything else. Wait, like you actually can't cast any other spells? He's Inquisition and Thoughtseize and Bolt.
So bolt. Well, you don't even bolt. Wait, what? Why does that amalgam come back?
The first amalgam set the delayed trigger for the second one because it happens at the beginning of the end step.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's a pretty powerful interaction.
That's pretty annoying.
So you don't even need to hit them all at the same time. Just
Beginning of the next end step is such a pain in the butt.
Well, if it returned immediately, then there would probably be too many ways to just go infinite with it. Like if you just got it back every time you put a creature into play.
But like, that was a really like fun Kiki-Jiki. Well, is a fun Kiki-Jiki trick, or was a fun Splinter Twin trick. It's just till the beginning of at the beginning of next end step.
Yeah. Triple Bloodcast is kind of insane.
Triple Bloodcast is gross. But also, if Alan gets a land, he just wins. Kind of.
He could have done more damage by casting Life in the Loam first. Okay, it didn't matter. He's dead anyway.
So, what?
Oh.
Alan is actually dead? What?
1, 2, 3. Oh, that put him below 10, so that was 6, 9, 12, 13.
Oh,
Yeah, he was just dead.
okay.
Yeah, he could have done more damage, but it didn't actually matter. He's just dead.
Oh, God. That's kind of why I hate Jund, though. You can't do anything about the cards you draw. It's just like, yeah, I play these Jund-colored cards. I hope I draw the right stuff.
Yeah, cantrips are just the best way to play
without
Magic.
any deck manipulation.
Not having cantrips is just unfortunate.
Right? It's just like, why play anything else when I can draw,
Exactly
like,
what I want all the time.
It's great.
Serum
Control's
Vision
the
is
best.
just a fantastic spell to resolve. So his sideboard is Anger, Kitchen Fix. That's pretty weak.
Yeah, like, no one, unless you're prepared for Dredge, you can't beat Dredge.
I don't think I ever leave home without 2 Rest in Peace on my board.
It's just like,
Sometimes 3.
That is a good question, Justin. Do we have another game, or is like, are we in the?
And we have 30 minutes left. There's pretty much no way we don't.
We can just be idiots on stream. It's fine.
We
Justin, the stream runner, calling our audience.
What's even the
peasants.
giveaway right now? We haven't talked about the giveaway in a while.
It is a T-shirt.
Yeah,
I'm sure everyone's very excited about a T-shirt.
I mean, we're supposed to do the giveaway every so often, right?
Yeah,
We've only done it once. Okay.
Shameless plug.
So the current giveaway is a Top Deck Production T-shirt of any size. We'll ship it to you wherever you are in the world, right?
Specifically, especially according to Robert Meadows, Saudi Arabia,
Okay, so we'll ship it to you.
because that matters.
Buying a ticket to enter the giveaway costs 25 points. It's a maximum of 20 tickets per person. The winner will be announced at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard on the 6th. So that's on Tuesday.
Is Eastern Standard GMT -5?
I don't know what GMT is. I know that it's the West Coast time +3. And then the way you get points is if you follow, you get 50 points. If you subscribe, you earn 500 points. If you cheer any bits, you get 1 point.
Telling lies about what I called the audience?
What?
I said our friends. I said entertain the friends.
The friends,
Yeah,
entertain
exactly.
the friends.
Yeah.
So if I take a picture of the notepad that conveys to us messages from the stream runner and posted it in Twitch chat.
How do you get tickets?
You get banned.
I actually don't remember.
What?
Like, what's the command to get tickets?
Exclamation point enter.
Yeah.
Okay, so exclamation point enter, and then just the number of tickets you want to buy.
Indeed.
Max
Yeah.
is 20, and it will. You have to have the amounts to be able to purchase them. Like if you say enter 10 and you don't have enough, it won't
Right.
take-
It'll buy 0. Okay, so exclamation point enter, and then the number of tickets you want to buy. Maximum 20.
and
It's
do stuff,
exclamation point enter space 20.
Yeah.
Assuming you have enough points to buy all 20.
The next match is coming up. They were sideboarding.
Nice.
Okay. So we're gonna get another game in, I don't know, like 30 seconds or so. Yeah, that failed entry giveaway. You don't have enough points. So
Math.
25. How do you check how many points you have? I forgot what that was.
Exclamation point points.
Okay. And then there's 25 points to buy 1 ticket. Exclamation point points.
God, I'm sick. Oh. Can we just hire a staff doctor? Do we have health insurance
Exclamation
here
point dot.
at Top Deck Productions?
I don't think we can afford a doctor. Doctors are expensive.
We
You
have
have 145
Nate
points.
Lang.
That's enough for 5 tickets. Isn't he in nursing or something?
same
Like
thing.
not even a doctor?
Kind of. Oh no. I thought he was going to become a doctor.
I thought he was in nursing undergrad, but
Health
I
care.
don't actually know.
Close enough. I want to know what our next match is.
Didn't even have.
Hopefully a control matchup with good control players. That might be a stretch.
Well, there aren't many of those.
What? Map near, guess what? What are you doing? Do you have any more french fries left?
Sure don't.
What were those cards you just put up there?
I opened up a pack of Zendikar.
Did you get anything,
Is there anything valuable?
good?
Can I
Did
have
you
those?
really?
Can I have those cards?
Nice, dude.
Yeah, why not?
Can we actually see? I don't believe you.
Yeah.
No, not the catacombs. I don't need that.
Oh, yeah, you can have those. It's a plated Geo. What is it called?
Plated
Plated
Geopede.
The card's just actually good.
So, local player and regular Matt Manier opened a pack of Zendikar, and we got
A verdant
Zendikar
catacomb.
treasures. Yeah, I didn't get any treasures, but we
Oh.
did get a verdant catacomb.
Treasures?
I kind of don't believe this was from this pack.
No, he can compare it. Yeah, it was
standing there. I watched it open it.
It's real, apparently.
Where's the next
I got peer pressured into buying it, and it was definitely worth it.
Store credit or
2-8
cash?
Dragon Turtle? Yeah, it's fine. So is the next match happening
Yeah,
then?
so they took the credit off
Skin.
before I even like opened
Okay.
the pack or like confirmed that I bought it. But
So
yeah,
the-
it all worked out.
So the
Yeah,
next
it's
match
fine.
is still sideboarding.
What's the pack one pick one?
Sorry?
The next match is like ready now.
Yeah, but
Sick.
they're sideboarding, which is why we haven't switched.
Of course, Skyfisher is such a good
Of
card.
course, Skyfisher is actually pretty good. Oh, Marsh Casualties. This is played in Legacy on occasion.
Marsh Casualties.
Yeah, that's probably maybe worth something. Yeah.
Kicker 3. Creatures target player controls get -1/-1 until end of turn.
If kicker was paid, it's -2/-2 instead.
So is this just for?
Kills True Nemesis.
Is that it?
Kills Pyromancer tokens.
Yeah.
And
that's pretty good,
Pyromancer.
isn't it?
Monastery Mentor.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Okay, you got me. That's weird. I bet this is like some not 10-cent amount of money.
Well, we could look it up pretty easily.
Yeah, but that takes effort in getting my phone out of my pocket. That's
Already.
difficult.
Marsh.
What else do we have? Inferno Trap.
Marsh Casualties is 20 cents. The dual decks Marsh Casualties from Jace vs. Vraska is 21 cents.
Whiplash Trap.
And the foil is $14.
If an opponent has 2 or more creatures enter the battlefield under his or her control this turn, you may pay 1 blue rather than 2 blue and 3. Return 2 creatures to their owner's hands. That's kind of good.
Yeah, that's actually really good in limited.
I played this in
So,
Constructed.
Black,
Also,
blue,
this is
green.
actually my favorite thing to do in the world.
Shuffle cards. Yeah, so this is
That's
Bug
just-
Midrange versus the Mono Blue Delver guy we saw earlier,
I'll stop annoying people now.
I believe. Just like Punishing Fire? What do you mean
Punishing
just like
Fire's
Punishing Fire?
busted.
Oh, the pricing is just like Punishing Fire? What are you talking about?
I wish Punishing Jun was still playable in Legacy.
Punishing Gun's like sweet.
This is Grove of the Burden Willows.
Grove of the Burn Willows is such a good card.
Wee. Target creature gains flying.
How bad would it be for Modern if they unbanned Punishing Fire?
Bad.
It'd be fine.
Bad.
It would just oppress humans, which I'm fine with.
It would oppress anything
It
that
would
plays
oppress any deck
creatures.
that wants creatures, which I am okay with oppressing. This is fine. I mean, it'd be incidentally good against Shadow.
This
because
card's
they're-
actually great. Have you ever played Zendikar Limited?
No.
Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Look at this.
So it's just...
Heart Stabber Mosquito.
Not even Windrake.
Like, it's a 2/2 for 4, but kicker of 2 and a black. If it was kicked when it enters, just
Destroy a creature.
destroy something. I mean, we have Ravenous Chupacabra
It's a 2/2
now.
with flying.
But could you imagine if this was just Ravenous Chupacabra with flying? Or if Ravenous Chupacabra had flying? Because, you know,
I mean, it's already
Chupacabras
good.
Fly.
I mean, it could
Basically,
not
this
be a
card,
Chupacabra.
it's good.
Yeah, except this is 7 mana to get the Chupacabra effect.
Whatever. No more Mono Blue Delver. No.
So 320 points.
Oh,
that's
I
enough
didn't know
for
Chad
what?
was here.
12 tickets?
Turtle.
Oh, Chad Arthur. I know this guy. didn't know he
Dude,
was
Punishing Fire is just painful to play and play against. It's just like ping you for 2.
Yeah, managing
you
life
gain a
totals
life,
is like
ping you for 2.
it take a lot of
You gain a
paper.
life. You get to shock your opponent all the time for 4 mana.
Going off.
What?
Going off. It's the 2-card combo.
Yeah. Slow burn. It's just such a stupid card.
Chad Dirtle Arthur, he's coming.
I haven't seen Chad in a while. I watched.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I once watched Chad try to scape shift on 6 lands without Prismatic Omen.
How'd that go? Not well?
He did not understand why that didn't trigger Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle.
Unfortunate.
Very. All right, what's this going on? What is this bug mid-range deck like? I want to know what's in this pile of cardboard. Piles of cardboard are actually the best decks in Modern, as confirmed by Robert Meadows.
I mean, it's probably just like, it's just like the rock featuring blue.
What is this?
Just 5 cards.
I want to see the 5 cards. Whee!
Goblin Warpaint and Mold Champler are cards that I've actually heard of.
Goblin Warpaint is good.
Yeah.
Welcome
+2/+2 haste is
Turn
pretty
is
powerful.
also good.
Just 2/1 flyer, can only block flyers. Yeah, it seems pretty good. Trophy, Jace.
2/1s with flying for 2 mana.
So it's just bug good cards.
Like, whew.
Is that Watergrave? Yeah, that's probably Watergrave.
Chad does have very nice cards.
Yeah, I saw the Ashiok in his hand. That was pretty exciting.
New surgical. What's the new surgical-ish card? What does Justin mean by new surgical-ish card? Ew, that Ancestral Visions. Chad has access to such nice cards. Why are you using that?
Yeah, it's
Ancestral Visions?
significantly worse Ancestral Vision. What
This
I'm pretty
Ashik
sure
is
it's
hilarious. though.
Unmoored Ego. Oh, that's.
Oh, the new Slaughter Games or
Yeah.
something?
I think it's more comfortable in Slaughter games than Surgical, but yeah, okay.
Like, I feel like if you can afford these $200 lands, you can afford.
Better Ancestrals.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst Ancestral isn't even that much cheaper, is it?
I don't even know.
Like,
It's
that's
like
just pretty
$50
expensive.
or something in general.
Is
It's
it
like
50?
kind of
I
gross.
feel like it's way below 50.
Probably 50 on Star City because Star City likes to be Star City.
I think it was $30 at one point, and it has since gone way down. Yeah, it's $10 for that one, and then $15 for the better art.
15?
Yeah.
It's that cheap? Oh,
They're not that expensive.
they used to be really expensive.
They were like 40 immediately after their unbanning. I'm pretty
I
sure.
remember selling them for like 35 in cash.
Jesus, that's pretty good.
Just like, yeah, I'll trade random bulk up to the stupid $50 card. I'll buy it for $35. Okay, deal. Oh my gosh. So, what is with this Delver deck and not having turn 1, 2, or 3 plays?
I mean,
We're playing
don't know.
Delver, not
It-
control your tie.
it plays like Cryptic Command and stuff. It has reasonable control elements.
Oh.
It's like not that aggressive. Right,
I
like the
hope
creatures that
tie
have.
remands the Ancestral Visions.
I think it only has like 12 creatures. It's just 4 Snap, 4 Thing in the Ice, 4 Delver.
That's fine. Cast, remand it.
Yeah, 100% you remand that.
Wee.
This is not very clean.
It's like, yeah, that's fine. I'll suspend it again. Wait, is that foil?
What?
The Ancestral Visions? It's foil.
Oh wow, it is.
Yeah. Whew.
Why would you
What do you
even bother?
mean, duh? Well, it is Chad.
It's Chad.
Yeah. Yield Chad.
I guess they just suspend, take, and pass.
Pretty much. God, it's such an expensive mana base.
Yeah, this is actually disgusting. Foil
Jam
shipping.
through the Thoughtseize? Heck yeah.
Probably just takes Netcaster Rage.
Oh,
Because it's the best card in the format.
We just
Okay, this is-
jammed
this
this
is pretty
Ashiok, right? Jam it.
Probably.
Jam it.
It's pretty hard for him to contest.
Well, suspend, fetch shock,
Suspend Ancestral.
jam Ashiok. Or is he gonna wait? I don't like
Yeah,
that.
it doesn't. I think casting it's slightly better, but I can understand not casting it.
Right.
Like
Just,
2 mana
make
outplays
sure
into
it's
mana
safe.
leak negate, some other stuff.
Yeah, it's like fine, but I don't know.
I think playing around mana leak's a completely serviceable decision there. I think it's not clearly wrong. to
You
not
do
play it.
just see mono blue island deck across from you, so it's yeah. What ridiculous counterspells can they possibly have? But like I don't know. Let's see. Creeping Tar Pit being tapped.
producing.
Some color of mana.
What is he just casting Ashiok now? I guess that's what does he have on tap? Is that Overgrown Tomb Water Grave?
all. I
Oh,
don't know.
Liliana.
They all look the same.
I'm pretty sure it's Evergreen to Wandering Grave.
What's up? Oh, I thought that was you talking.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Okay, Liliana resolved.
What? Oh.
Kill the thing in the ice.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
I think it's just correct. You want to get value out of your Liliana. If you're just plussing
Did he just
that.
re-tap his mana?
Oh, because that's a fetch land. He didn't tap legally.
Oh, okay. Whoops.
I don't know. I like minusing. I like minusing Liliana pretty aggressively, just because you want to get value out of it. If you just plus and then it dies, then it only traded 1-for-1.
That's true.
Yeah, he did tap Blue Delta for mana. That's why he changes.
Ambush Viper. Target Liliana.
Yeah, I mean,
What value? Oh
Don't
my
know.
gosh. The turn 5 Delver of Secrets. And blew my nose.
exciting.
Ambush Viper is actually the best mode on Snapcaster Mage.
I mean, it's arguably playable.
Ambush Viper. Oh, I feel like poop. Do the train.
Okay, so I didn't really see what was in Chad's hand. I don't know if he has a way to answer multiple creatures at once. I guess he doesn't really need to, because his Ancestral Vision coming off suspend means he's going to be ahead. And he's already, like, up because of the, oh, what's it called? The
I
Force
just
of Will?
got dizzy after blowing my nose. What's up?
I suppose I do.
What?
Do they have Goldfish here?
Yeah.
Did you make a bet with Robert?
No.
No, it was for part of the Jace trade.
What?
So can
Oh.
you go just buy them and tell them to use my store credit?
Nah, you have to do it. Just after this game.
Yeah, whatever. Alright. Anyways, what happened? I got up for like 30 seconds.
There's a Delver in play now. That was all you missed.
Is that really it?
Yeah,
That's all that happened?
Robert Meta is trading $5 off of a Jace for an Arizona iced tea and a bag of Goldfish.
Can't you just go,
I like you enough to do it.
Robert? Dang it.
Yeah, this Tarmogoyf's
Oh, I feel
hilariously good. Tarmogoyf's just such a dumb card. It's
It
just
is
a 2-mana
pretty good.
4/5. There's no reason for that to be as powerful as it is. It
I mean,
dies to
it's
all
like
of the removal except Bolt.
okay. It's just good and modern because of the way modern works.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine if Goyf was printed in standard? Like, what would it do?
It would be a 2/3 sometimes. Or like a
Just
4/5
die
really late in the
all
game.
the time.
It would be inefficient in modern, but I mean in standard. In modern we have fetch, Thoughtseize, Bolt stuff happening on turns 1 and 2.
Like, it was just garbage for the longest time. Like, it was a 50-cent dollar bin card
Mm-hmm.
or something. Then it was $200 for the longest time or something. I think. Is that true? What did Goyf peak at?
I think $200 out. $200
God, that's
sounds
so
right.
ridiculous.
That is completely obscene.
You know, $800 to have. What percent of 60 is 4?
2 out of 30, 1 out of 15. 15 goes into 106 and 2/3 times, so it's like a little bit less than a sixth, so that's like 14% or something.
Oh, that can't be right. Really?
No.
There's
no way that's
no way that's
1
correct.
out of 15. No, it's not 14%. 1 out of 15.
Why aren't we just... Math is hard. I can't do math in my head this easily. Are we just stupid?
Yeah, there's a fast way to calculate this, and
Okay.
I'm just dumb.
I mean, look at Liliana. She was like 150.
Well, it's a third of a 20.
Well, no, I think Liliana always sat around like 100 or something. I don't remember her being like insanely expensive. Like, Innistrad was such a set though. Oh my gosh.
It's 4/3 of 5%. Right?
I feel like this turn has not moved. in, like,
Yeah, okay, so it's like 12%. or
Eh,
something.
close enough. Whatever. Robert, when's the next time you're going to be here?
Why?
Isn't-
Standard cards.
Next Friday.
Oh, sick.
You're just here every
No,
week.
Thursday, because commentary.
You're
Oh.
doing Thursday commentary?
Huh?
Did we kick you to the Thursday time slot?
I've always been Thursday.
Yeah.
Have you? I thought you did Fridays.
No. Oh,
Oh.
everyone. That's when you.
Can I text you and remind you about Thursday? Because I'll be here for Modern.
Yeah.
Sick.
Just remind me before Thursday.
Sick.
Are you trading standard cards from him?
No, he's lending me some standard cards because Robert owns every single standard and modern card ever.
Is regionals not modern?
What? No,
What do you-
regionals is modern.
What do you need
but
standard cards for? Just to have?
GP Milwaukee
When is that? Week after?
the week after. But I've been like religiously studying standard since the turn of the new set.
Yeah, I
So
guess
I'm like
that's,
very comfortable with it.
that's pretty reasonable.
Like, the only thing I really need to worry about right now is, like, I actually need recommendations. Twitch chat, help me out with board plans for the standard Jeskai control mirror match, or, like, general game plans from a, like, basically an Esper control deck.
Esper control, really.
Basically blue-black. I'm splashing, what am I splashing white for? I'm splashing white for
So what?
Chromium, because I'm insane, and Cleansing Nova and 2 Teferi. And then I'm slashing red
Jesus.
for Nicol Bolas, Star of Extinction, and...
Splashing
like,
red for a double red
random
seems pretty
stuff.
aggressive. I guess a double red like 7, so it's not.
Yeah,
that
all
bad.
my double red spells are like mana restrictive spells are like super late game.
Yeah, so it's probably
but-
fine.
Which is fine in deck building. But like I'm core Esper.
Let's go if it's a 5/6. Is negating the Snapcaster Mage spell. What's that thing called?
I
Mission
thought you were going to
briefing?
stop at negating the Snapcaster
I forgot.
Mage.
It's called Mission Briefing. I forgot what it's called.
What?
Wait, what is happening?
What is happening? I got sidetracked. What
Yeah.
is mission briefing?
Where did that Delver just go?
I don't understand how Ty is in this game. I feel like Chad has done
Yeah,
so
it feels
much.
like Chad's just way ahead because Ty's doing so little.
But like I feel like Chad is losing for some reason.
He's at 10 somehow. Like
don't know
nothing's been
why.
happening.
Like how is he at 10?
Well, that resolving. That
Wait.
literally draw him 3 lands.
Did it really?
I didn't see what the third card was. Yeah,
One
that was
land?
actually 3 lands.
Get wrecked, Chad.
So
what you get.
Liliana. Is there a way to mess with this so that the Delver dies? Because that snap's really not threatening at
Is
all.
mission briefing the double blue Snapcaster Mage effect?
Yeah, Surveil 2, and then you get the snap trigger.
That card's kind of sick, and I don't know what to think about it.
I feel like it's just a lot worse than Snapcaster Mage.
Well, yeah, everything's a lot worse than Snapcaster Mage if you
So
want
there's-
Snapcaster Mage.
There's then no reason to play it because control decks are already cutting Snapcaster Mages.
Oh, I meant in standard.
Oh,
Excuse me,
okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, in standard maybe.
I'm like in a standard
yeah,
mindset right
that's
now.
reasonable.
Also, if any of you are going to GP Milwaukee, I'll see you there. You should go to GP Milwaukee. We
Might-
need one more person for our car.
I'm not busy that weekend, so I might.
Oh, yeah. It's, you know Chris Risch and Eric Shootman, don't you?
I know Eric. I don't know Chris.
Oh, Chris is basically Eric Shootman.
Okay. If I could borrow a deck, that'd be really sweet.
I'm sure we could figure it out. The main event's expensive, though. It's like $100 now.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Is there like a venue fee for just going?
No, you can always go into Grand Prix for free.
Oh, okay. I might just go then. I guess if it's actually $100 to play, then that's just not worth it.
Yeah, it's like really gross. What's
GP is
going
just
on
not
here?
good value. Snap.
Why are we playing for a man for Snap?
He's flashing something back. Okay.
Okay, so Chad is in control of this game.
Yeah, this Lily's gonna kill the snap,
We
and then so it's pretty hard to Chad. It's pretty hard for Chad to lose from here.
dude, that foil snap.
Well,
is
his
so
hand is just 3
sick.
lands actually.
I don't know what it is, but the color palette on foil Snapcaster Mages is so pleasant to me.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like,
Yeah, it
I
is
know
actually
that
cool.
sounds dumb, but do you ever see cards that just look like they should be expensive? Like,
Yeah, I
as
mean,
dumb
there's
as that sounds.
there's good art in the game.
Like
right.
foil Snapcaster Mage, strictly because of the art, like looks like it should be expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Or like Judge promo Noble Hierarchs.
Yeah, pretty much all the promos and yeah, like all the
I
promos
don't know
look like
about
they
all
should
the
be.
promos,
A
but
lot of the promos
The
look
old
like they should be pretty
promos.
expensive.
I miss like the old like pseudo Nike but Wizards of the Coast swoosh on promos.
Oh, the star. The shooting
yeah,
star? Yeah, that
it's
thing
just
is
like,
very
oh,
cool.
bring it back, please. It's only on Judge promos now.
Liliana 150 before she reprinted. She's like 133 now.
That's gross. Is she really?
Or not now. 133 I think was the peak.
Was
See-
that when she like first came out?
I have no clue.
Ah, okay, okay.
Look, I'm just getting information from our guy.
Our guy, our stream guy.
Stream owner.
Dude, what if Ty actually sets off this stupid thing in the ice?
Apparently, the Liliana peak was $133 this March.
Wow.
That's a really strange time for that to have happened.
I don't understand that. There's like
March 23rd, 2018.
how many printings of
I also didn't know she got reprinted.
how many printings of Liliana are there?
I don't know.
Innistrad,
I thought there was only
RPTQ,
one.
and something else?
I will look it up. I thought there was only one.
Find out.
But apparently I'm just wrong.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Modern
guys.
Masters 2017, Innistrad, and then if there's a promo.
Sniffly nose blowing break.
If you look, since you need to throw that away anyway, I think you could probably take off your headset, walk off to do that.
Oh, it's so far. This can be the new commentator.
So, yeah, this is really, I think this is Ty's only opportunity to really do anything for the entire rest of the game, and I don't think he can actually kill either Planeswalker. Because, like, after the untap, this Liliana is just going to kill the thing in the ice. So if he can't flip the thing in the ice right now, which he absolutely
Is that
cannot.
an Ashiok that came into play?
Yeah, it's an Ashiok.
I'm going to play with this roll of paper towels.
So yeah, once this Liliana kills the thing, I guess he can save the thing in the ice by putting a snap into play, but it's still doesn't feel great.
It's like, what's in Chad's hand?
Chad just has
Actually,
lands.
excuse me.
Oh, and a snap. I forgot that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he drew 3 lands off of Ancestral Visions. Feels great. Dude, I want to cascade and do Ancestral Visions so badly.
I might respond to this with Snapcaster Mage.
That's just kind of correct, isn't it? Like, just target something in your graveyard. Remand,
You
probably.
don't even need to cast the... Yeah, I
What?
would probably... There's no reason to counter the Inquisition because the only card left in his hand's Cryptic can't be taken.
Right.
So I guess... I think you should probably flashback Remand because he's going to recast it and then
I
you
feel
might
like you
get-
just target something and then hold on to it.
Oh yeah, that
that's
makes
fine,
sense.
too. Make Chad rebuy it. Oh, this is weird.
What is he
I don't
flashback?
like that.
Is this like an Abrupt Decay or something?
See, snap. What's he have? If it's not removal, I don't like this at all.
Yeah, I don't know what the Snapcaster Mage is doing actually. Huh.
Doesn't this open a line for Ty to win the game?
Was it just Snap Inquisition? Did he overpay? Or is that a...
Oh, never mind. Ty only has one card in the hand. I'm dumb. I thought Liliana was already activated for some reason. Chad, how much is Chad's board state?
How much does it How much does it cost?
Yeah.
Um,
Somebody want to scry glass all this?
more than I can realistically count. Is a pretty disgusting amount of money. Did he not have a removal spell to flashback? I think I would have preferred flashing back removal and killing the
Oh,
04.
well, time to draw. You think they'll finish
Yeah,
in 9
there's
minutes?
it's pretty hard to finish in the remaining time. Tarmogoyf can win games pretty fast, and this
We'll
mono
play
blue over deck
Flip It or
probably has
Rip It with Matt's bulk.
some- What is that?
So I flip one, then you rip one. So it's only fun when you have like an expensive card.
Yeah, somewhere in the pile. So
Yeah,
there's risk.
so I've ripped a Goyf in half before
Why? Why would you play this game?
because it's funny.
Ripping a Goyf in half doesn't seem like it's worth it.
So the thing is, you flip a card and you rip a card face down,
Uh-huh.
and you keep going, and it's like, oh, is the rare over in the rip pile? What was it? It's a very stupid game to play, but it's very funny and entertaining.
I don't know why you would do that with a risk of tearing Tarmogoyf. That seems questionable.
What is this?
That's
What is that?
questionable.
What are we displaying? Oh my god.
The card cost too damn high.
Too damn high.
Chad's board state, yeah.
Oh gosh.
The cost of Chad's deck is too damn high. They're
I'm gonna make a
resideboarding after
card
game 2. That's
pyramid.
interesting. You can make card pyramids? I actually don't know how to do that. I
Just
guess
balance cards. It's
Yeah,
kinda
but that-
difficult.
I don't have that kind of patience.
It's just really annoying because the slightest breeze these, like... There we go. Well, meanwhile, in Real Magic the Gathering, I bet this game starts at exactly 6:32.
It did it. 6:32, is it? No, he's still sideboarding.
I'm calling it 6:32.
6:32 seems pretty fast. He's still sideboarding. There's like no way they start by then. They might start under 6 minutes.
All right.
What does the kids say, YOLO? I mean,
what do the kids say nowadays?
yeah, but you can also make responsible decisions and not tear Tarmogoyfs in half. Those things are expensive. We just talked about this.
No, it's so difficult. Can we do it? No. I'm getting so close. Matt Shaw watching in awe as I make a card
In
pyramid.
amazement.
Hold on. I'm so good at... No.
How much does a fully foil elf deck even cost?
I don't want to know.
I feel like none of the cards are that expensive, but foils are expensive, and I also don't know what's in an elf deck.
My card tower fell.
Sad.
I'm going to go in a corner and cry.
They're all expensive because...
Like, what's the most expensive card in Elves in general? Cavern?
Oh, I forgot Cavern's a card.
Yeah, like, foil Cavern has to be a butt ton of money. Like, one metric...
$3,300 with the foils.
That seems gross.
I mean, $3,300 for an all-foil modern deck is, like, not the most disgusting thing that you can do.
I guess it depends on the foils, too, right?
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh, this game's actually underway. Oh, was it 5:42? When did the game start? Was I right?
No, like 5:45.
Dang it.
Is it really more expensive than all-foil, John? That's kind of insane.
Huh. That can't be correct. Somebody's trying to tell us that all-foil Jund costs less than $3,300. There's no way that's true.
Yeah, that does not seem correct. So again, mono blue Delver is not doing anything for the first 2 turns, which probably isn't the plan.
Usually Delver decks want to play something.
Is he Serum Visions before fetching?
No.
It's a pretty common sequencing error.
No.
I guess if his plan is just not crack the fetch, then maybe. But it looks like he has Acquisition in hand.
No.
Oh god, promos? Yeah, promos get pretty expensive.
Promos are so expensive all the time. Why is this easy, but I can't finish off the peak? Dang it.
There's more instability. Right, like...
I just don't get it. All I have to do...
The equilibrium things are tighter.
Ugh. Gosh.
Right, and you're messing with 3 different equilibria. As opposed to before when you were messing with 2 at most.
I give up. I'm so defeated. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to stop building card towers now. What's even happening?
He's still tanking on the Serum Vision Scry.
So basically we're just going to time?
Yeah, probably. It's really hard for either.
Oh,
I think
that's
it's kind of hard for this
actually-
game to end.
I'm such a bad person. That's actually my favorite thing to do.
Go to time.
Like, win game 1 with a control deck, and then force my opponent to play at a reasonable enough speed, but
The slowest reasonable speed you can have.
possible reasonable speed.
I don't do that intentionally, but I just kind of play slow enough that it happens sometimes.
Intentionally, reasonably slow playing is fine. It's like a real strategy. You just have to lose
Seems
some ounces of dignity.
Kind of skeevy.
It's okay. It's like
Technically allowed because it's really hard to disallow that, but
so
I feel like it's kind of wrong.
So the thing about it, in this kind of situation, sure, at a local event or something really small, sure. But if you're at a Grand Prix or Open,
Did I say skeezy? I meant to say skeevy. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know. But draws are the same things as losses.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, essentially, because if you pick up another loss, oh well, cool, I have this draw. So there's your opponent's either going to lose or get a loss. So would you rather have your opponent
Both of
get
you
a
lose
loss?
or one of you win, yeah.
Yeah, it's when you have to play your friend, a winning in the top eight, it's well, we can both risk losing out on top 8, or one of us can get into top 8.
Yeah, one of us can just scoop the match.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, at that point, one of you just decide who scoops the match.
Well, no, it's like when you have to play it out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Good
So,
board
like in
around.
the 2-1 bracket, you know, at a 5-round PTQ.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it is skeezy, but
So the PTQ system changed recently, right? What
what do you mean?
I
Like
think
recently?
fairly recently. I think they announced a change for a bunch of organized play stuff. Like I think there was an organized play announcement like a month or two ago.
I was not aware of this.
Okay, then maybe I'm just making it up, but I thought that happened.
The only update I know about is that this was months back. Is that like PTQs, regular Pro Tour qualifiers, are a thing at Grand Prix again.
Yeah, I think that's what I
And
was
they
talking about.
they modified them so like you can actually lose a game and still get like value out of the tournament.
Yeah.
Because it like the old way they did it, so you have 4 separate flights of players, so like 4 different brackets of players, and then the 2 people that make it to the finals of each bracket play off in top 8 for an invite, and that those 8 people all get the invite, or like the top 4 or whatever it is.
Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, now it's like the top couple people from each flight or something. I don't freaking know.
Well, they're not, the PTQs aren't just the GPs. There's one happening at DreamHack, I think, next weekend.
Wait, what? Is that true?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's really cool.
I'm pretty sure there's a PTQ at DreamHack next weekend. Which is pretty sweet.
It's kind of weird, to be honest. Like,
yeah, they're like completely unrelated. DreamHack has like Hearthstone. That's the closest thing to Magic they've
Yeah.
ever done.
but like, I don't know. It's like a really smart business move to.
There's probably a lot of
for
overlap
Wizards.
between the audiences.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Magic and
definitely.
random video games.
Like, I'm really curious how many people are like really, really into Hearthstone that have never looked into Magic or know anything about it.
Yeah.
Or other similar card games.
One of the Hearthstone streamers that I'm aware of, Savage, recently switched to just strictly streaming Magic because Arena came out.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So that's
Like,
pretty sick.
I don't know. I always feel like people go to other card games from Magic, but I'm really
Yeah.
curious how many people come to Magic from other games. Excuse me. Oh gosh.
So, are they already interns? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, draw.
There's just so little happening. This is never.
Just mono blue delver without any threats.
Yeah, Mono Blue Delver with no
Love
threat
mid-range.
can't end a game in 5 turns.
Wee. What are their records, Justin? Do you know?
I think they're EXO.
Oh, they are EXO?
Yep.
Sick.
Oh, wait, no. The first match we picked was EXO. I don't know about these guys.
Well, who did Ty play against earlier? We watched him play against someone.
Oh my god. He was our round 1, wasn't he?
I think.
He played against
He was round 1 or 2.
Counters Company, round 1. I don't remember if he won or lost.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just Magic is like such a difficult game to just pick up.
Yeah, it's really
For someone.
expensive.
Like, it's hilariously expensive for most reasonable people.
That's like actually cost prohibitive, which might be the worst thing about the game.
Yeah, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, all hobbies are like, there's a barrier to entry, like a money wall kind of.
Yeah, but the barrier to entry for modern and Magic is like $800 to $1,300 or something. It's
Like, I don't
completely
know.
ridiculous.
I do kind of disagree with that argument for standard, though, to be honest.
You can get into it pretty easily. It's like $100 to $300 to get into standard, right?
Yeah, so like,
And then
this-
staying in gets expensive over the course of
yeah,
multiple
like
years.
this is probably kind of elitist, but like $100 to $300 to get into like a hobby that gets you your money back very easily, like is pretty reasonable, right? Like if you look at Warhammer or board games, or
Board games are stupid expensive.
you're just spending money and then you can never earn it back. It's just
Yeah.
like spent to play.
Yeah.
Whereas Magic, like, it's something you can get good at, right? Like if you spend
and getting good at it matters.
yeah, yeah. Like if you're spending $100 to $300 on a standard Magic deck, I'm safely assuming you like want to get good at the
Yeah,
game,
if you put
right?
in the effort
That's
to
point of-
become a pretty good Magic player, then you can
Yeah.
get that money back.
So it gets to a point where like I always hear the arguments like, "Oh, Standard's too expensive to play." It's like, well, how much do you play Magic? If you play Magic like literally once a week and you're not like occasionally getting store credit back from tournaments over the course of how long does it take for a new set to come out? 2-3 months?
I think it's 3 months.
Yeah, it's like all the new cards you're gonna need, you're going to win in store credit more than likely.
Yeah.
And then if you're looking at rotation, then like, yeah, winning.
You don't need. Yeah, you don't need to
Yeah.
buy the entire new deck. You just need to buy like probably $80 worth of cards or something.
Yeah, I've never really understood that. It's just like literally play like once a week. You'll get good.
Hey, look, a draw. No one can win.
Are you amazed? I'm not.
No, they're on turn 4 and no one can die. So.
I don't know, but like I said, that might be like an unreasonable point of view because like for a lot of people, making it out to weekly night Magic like once a week is difficult.
Yeah, if you can't
Times
play
is hard.
regularly, it's just kind of not worth getting into
Yeah,
Magic.
yeah.
'Cause
Which
it's
is
expensive.
the one thing that kind of sucks about Magic.
Yeah, if you play like
Competitively,
if you
at
play a
least.
fighting game, then you just need to buy like a fight stick or a controller.
Right.
And those are at most. I think fight sticks actually go up to like $200 for some reason.
Yeah, they're really expensive.
But,
They're
like-
really well made though. Like, have you ever played with a nice fight stick?
I've never.
Oh, they feel so good.
I don't think I've ever played a real
They're
fighting
so
game.
satisfying.
They sound really cool.
Like
The button noises. sound-
Tekken is really fun. Tekken is really, really fun. I've been watching Soul Calibur 6 for some reason.
Of all the things.
Dude, second shift is the worst. Shout out to everyone. Just don't work second shift. Second shift drains you. Paul, I feel for you. Like,
Yeah, that sounds
I
rough.
only have to work lunches usually. But I don't know. Whenever, like, sure, second shift is kind of great. Like, but you just don't get to do anything with your day unless you wake up ridiculously early. And then what's that? All you have to look forward to is work, then bed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But all right. The next round is going to be up in about very
Yeah,
soon.
but like a minute or two.
Because
Well,
everyone
maybe
was
a
wrapped up, weren't they?
I mean, that was turns. That was the end of the round. So now they should like print
I'm
out the
dumb.
pairing
I'm
sheet.
losing my brain. But yeah, we'll be back momentarily for